Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited to have you join us this evening as we play Sagas. This is a particularly fun game because this is a follow up game that we played in April, where I think it was the most chaotic game of Sagas that has ever been streamed. To be completely honest, I think we jumped into 12 different dimensions. We had so many calamity rolls. We raised a heck of a lot of money for Trans Lifeline, and so we said, you know what? Let's do this again, but let's do it for ACLU, an incredible organization here in the United States that is tirelessly fighting to protect the rights provided to us in the Constitution. Right now, they are literally like working overtime for Black and Brown people, for queer and trans people, not to mention our immigrant communities. So, whether you are in our YouTube or our Twitch, we have a Tiltify link pinned in chat. That is going to go straight to the ACLU. So every dollar donated, we don't see it, it goes straight to them. While you're checking out our Tiltify, you'll see that there are some really fun ways that you can fuck up the game that we're about to play. The game where we're already going to be jumping dimensions every time we get into combat. So for a $10 donation, you can gift a reroll to someone on stream. So maybe we're not hitting the bad guy with an uppercut this time around. You can change that with a reroll. For $25, you can guarantee that with an automatic success. For $35, you can introduce a little bit of calamity by making one person, including Dennis, roll on our calamity table. Now, I don't remember exactly what we rolled last time, but y'all, it was silly. There are things like become a Muppet version of yourself for 20 minutes, roll a biblically accurate amount of eyeballs, turn invisible, all sorts of silly stuff. For $50, you can make us switch into a new dimension. It doesn't matter if Dennis just finished saying which dimension we just got into, because we'll yoink it away. And for $100 or more, you can make all 6 of us roll on the wild calamity roll table. Now, if one costs $35 and 6 costs $100, that's a heck of a deal, but I'm too gay to do math right now, so I'm not going to. The first $125 is matched today by Bogus Cheesecake. Shout out to Tom. And everyone who donates tonight gets entered into a drawing to win a free t-shirt from Session Zero. They have a lot of really cool D&D and ttrpg inspired shirts. So I just did a lot of blabbing at you. I'm going to blab just a little bit more. My name is Jess. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. I'm going to popcorn it over to Phil so he can introduce him.
Hi, I'm Phil. I'm Tulak the Barbarian. I make your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons. I play Elden Ring. I do some Magic the Gathering. I do a little bit of everything. Tonight I'm playing... are we doing characters? Yep. Or are we waiting? I'm playing the head-having horseman. You know him. You love him. He's from Sleepy Hollow, and his head is attached to the top of his body. Nothing bad's happening to that neck or that head. Everything will be fine. I am going to popcorn it over to Matt.
Thank you, Phil. My name is Matt, he, him pronouns. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG, or I teach people how to use improv in roleplay at the table. And I will be playing Peter Lynn, he, they pronouns, who is a pizza sign spinner who is aspiring to become a doctor. And I'm going to popcorn it over to Mel.
Hi, you're aspiring and accepted to med school. Don't sell yourself short, Peter.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, my name is Mel. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me on the internet, but most specifically right here, right now, baby. I'm a voice actor on the Bloody FM podcast network, and tonight I will be playing Jackie, they, them pronouns, who is a now 14-year-old cryptid scout. I'm going to popcorn it over to Chris.
Hello, I'm Chris Wilson. I am an actor, voiceover artist, stunt performer. I play Magic the Gathering on Twitch at Manajock. And I'm going to be playing Rafa Leone, formerly head of a John Wick-style crime family, now retired and a Pee-wee soccer coach. Pronouns he, him. Oh, I'll popcorn to Dennis. Right, that's the last part of this.
I need to take the wheel at some point. I might just steal it away. Hi, I'm Dennis. You can find me on the internet at okayest__DM. Mostly I do this. I run my game on other people's channels. I don't know why they let me, but I'm not complaining, so I'm just going to keep doing it. And are we ready to jump in to whatever absolute and total normal story we're about to tell?
Right over the plate.
Completely normal.
For
A nice 4-quadrant story is what I'm expecting.
Most definitely.
It's going to have
And
a
also,
beginning, middle, and end.
Tim, thank you so
Let's not
much
get
for
crazy.
starting us off with 10 rerolls right off the bat. We appreciate that.
gosh.
Or excuse me, I know how to math.
Right.
Five. I already said I'm too good
Still
at
a
math.
lot.
5.
Hell yeah.
Did a 1 turn into a 2? I think
Wow,
so.
thank you.
Yeah.
That's a great
See,
joke
that's-
if you were in the green room before the stream started.
Sorry, everyone. It was about pooping.
That's some of the exciting reality jumping we'll be doing. Is sometimes we'll go to places where 5s are 10s and 1s are 2s.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I don't think we're going to start there, though. We are going to start in a classroom. There is it's a large lecture hall with risers going all the way up to the back. Each chair has a small fold-out desk in front of it, and the lecture hall is nearly full. A woman in a white lab coat stands at the front of the room, pointing at points of a chart with a laser pointer. And it is a chart of the human body. And studiously taking notes, sitting... Well, you know what? I'll let Peter decide where he's sitting. Matt, please describe for us what your character looks like.
All right. So Peter, he has definitely the appearance of someone taking notes. He's trained to be able to fall asleep with his eyes open so he doesn't get in trouble. But he would be, I would say, in the middle of the classroom. He's in a pretty decent spot where he won't be necessarily singled out as being like the first person to answer a question, whether it be because, being at the front, it's like, oh, these are the students that are all very excited. Or being in the back, these are the students that don't want to be called on. Those are the danger zones. So he's somewhere in the middle, and he's got he's got scrubs on. He's got just a little slice of pizza on a napkin, as he's kind of got his head leaned against his hand. If you were to look at the sheet, you would see him start to describe the jejunum, and then the lines just become ambiguous lines as he's fading in and out of consciousness.
The professor has a moment of frustration as she looks down at the laser pointer and starts banging it in her hand. It seems like it won't turn off. And as she looks at it, it points directly at you, and you see this red flash for a moment. And then as she is frustrated, the students around you are starting to fall asleep just like you were. And suddenly, as you open your eyes, this red flash blinds you momentarily, but it's not momentarily. As the world turns black, you no longer hear the scratching of pens next to you. You are no longer sitting in your chair, and there's this void that you are falling through. Pen, paper, pizza, and napkin are falling through this darkness with you towards a light at your feet. What is going through your head right now?
Peter is scared. He's not sure if this is a dream where he's gonna suddenly wake up and embarrass himself in the middle of class, or if it's real, and the possibility of it being real, of the light, it probably reminds him of the last time, reminds him of the portals of last time. And there's a little bit of excitement because he misses the friends he made that day, and he's been hoping to be able to find them again.
The screen fades to white and slowly fades back in as we hear a whistle blown. Tweet! And there are shouts of children playing, and we slowly begin to see this vision of a soccer field with very small goals set up on either side. Kids in penny jerseys running around, the blue team and the yellow team, most not really understanding the game or what they're supposed to be doing. They're just running in random directions. There are people stationed on the sides of the field to make sure the kids stay on the field at least. And lots of parents cheering and shouting as the game continues. There's no scoreboard in sight. It appears no one's keeping track. And as the whistle falls from your lips, Chris, please describe what Rafa looks like.
Rafa is a little older than last time we saw him. I have no recollection of what I described him looking like broadly, so maybe we're breaking canon here, but he's an older guy. He's starting to go a little bit bald, a little bit of male pattern baldness is kicking in. He is wearing an eye patch over his left eye. That is a recent development, and he is dressed like he is taking this way more seriously than anyone else. He's got like the full black and white referee shirt. He's got a nice set of cleats. He's jogging along and shouting out instructions. He is very excited to issue these 8-year-olds get some yellow cards for rough play.
You overhear one of the kids whispering, "Is that the referee who's a pirate? I've always wanted to see him." As the play continues, one of the teams manages to score, probably for the first time this game. And as the child punts the ball into the net for probably the first time in his life, there is a small explosion as the crowd begins to cheer. But there is also a real explosion as this white light blinds you as the something happens. It's like looking at a like burning mercury.
I'm blowing the whistle like crazy. No.
As you blow the whistle, just with your entire force of breath, you empty out your lungs, and by the time you're done blowing the whistle, the world has gone white and you are beginning to fall. You can still see your limbs. You're not blind, but you're beginning to fall into this colorful circle, this swirling portal at your feet. What is going through your head?
Oh God, not again. Yep.
The next scene slowly fades in as if a mist is parting, and we see a very dim forest at night. A cobblestone road goes through this forest, but nobody's on it. And in the distance, we can hear clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. And a figure on horseback emerges from the fog, carrying a lantern. Phil, please describe what your character looks like.
Yes, I am astride a fantastic black pony. I do want to clarify, you said it's dim. I do have dark vision. Decked out, in your finest armor. One of those cylindrical kind of helmets, that looks almost like a thumbtack. Solaire Dark Souls, if we have any Dark Souls fans in the chat, something like that. Just like the little visor, a banneret, in New England where knights were. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Sleepy Hollow, New England.
As you are leading
Sleepy
your
Hollow
horse-
is New England, isn't it?
It's in New York.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Oh, well, whatever. They called it New England then. At that time, that was all New England.
You're the
and
expert. I'm sorry.
honestly, I love the Pats. I freaking love the Pats. I think this year we're going to bring it back. It's been bad since Brady was gone, but we're going to bring it back, guys. Not my real voice. Clarify.
As you clip-clop along, leading your horse further down the road, you hear a whistle blown in the darkness on the road ahead of you, but you don't see anyone.
Say,
So silence takes the forest again.
what strange sounds is that? What's going on? I'm going to do Bane if I do that, so we won't do that. What's going on over there?
There's no response.
If I don't get a response soon, I'm going to start throwing gourds. Various root vegetables. Autumnal vegetables.
The
even.
threat is not answered.
I have a big
Did I
old
hear-
bag. I have
Am I in the scene? I want to make sure that I understand exactly what's going on.
You are not in the
Okay,
scene.
cool.
I have a large sack of autumnal vegetables. As is my job as town horseman, there isn't really a war or anything going on. So I kind of just run around delivering hearty winter vegetables. I ready one. And I take out my tinder and flint, and I light it up. I'm ready to hurl it into the darkness, which I can see because I have dark vision.
Right. But you still don't see anything that could have possibly whistled, yet you hear another whistle.
I threw it in the direction of the whistle, right? Like can I ascertain the direction?
Yeah, it's coming from further ahead of you on the road.
Okay. All right. Well, let's ride ahead a little bit, and I'll clip-clop a little bit ahead.
As you are you still holding? You've thrown one.
I've
board.
thrown
Are
one.
you throwing another?
I'm so adept at riding. I think I can astride. I can get the tinder and
One
flint.
gourd in one hand, lantern in the
Yeah.
other.
The head having horseman is a guy who, when he carries his groceries in, it's one trip. So I've got like that grip where I can like pinky something and then like kind of like balance it on like the crook of my arm so I can get the tinder and flint going.
You have much
there was-
experience in this.
I remember
area.
one time I went to a dimension where they just had like handheld lighters, and that was crazy. That was really convenient. This is worse.
As you strike to light up the next pumpkin, there is a flash at your flint, and you are momentarily blinded, but it is not a momentary blindness. You suddenly cannot see anything. You do not see anything outside. You see no trees, you see no fog, you see no road, you see no sky. You do see gourds, a lantern, and a horse beneath you.
Okay.
And together you fall into another pinpoint of light that grows larger and larger as you whistle closer and closer. What's going through the head-having horseman's head?
It's happening again. Hopefully I can keep one of those lighters for when I light my gourds at the end of this. And hopefully they don't find out my embarrassing secret.
There's
Yeah.
a flash.
Yeah, there's an
and a
embarrassing
moment of
secret.
silence. before the next scene comes into view. And we see another dark forest, but no road this time. Very similar trees and foliage. Same approximate time of night, even. No fog. You can see the stars twinkling in the sky as someone sets up a nighttime picnic in a very special part of the woods. Mel, please describe what your character looks like.
Yeah. Okay, so Jackie's cryptid scout, dressed for the outdoors as a 14-year-old kid who, when they were 11, were shaped a little bit like a bowling ball, but then, things are like, growing a little bit. Things are a little ganglier than they were before. Hat is on despite there being no need for sun cover or anything. And I think it sounds like Jackie's kind of opening up mess kits and getting everything ready to enjoy a little evening time refreshment, roughly. Roughly.
As you set up the picnic, unbeknownst to you, but knownst to us, there is our last character watching closely. Because Jackie's back in your neck of the woods. Jess, please describe what your character looks like.
This is very funny. I was imagining that Moth Girl was going to be in like a roller rink. Roller skating. So that changes things.
What a specific called
Where
shot.
was that a carryover from last time? Because I don't remember that at all. Am I just, is there a gap here?
Just
I'm not getting-
imagined it. Like, she has been outly, proudly trans Moth Girl now for 3 years, and she loves roller skating. And so I think in this neck of the woods, she has put together a little track for her to skate through. And I think as she's skating through and singing the Bee Gees to herself, she sees Jackie, and I think at first her reaction is, oh God. And then she's like, you know what? Jackie. It's me. And you see Moth Girl really loves the Sailor Moon aesthetic. She very much latched onto that. That became her personality. That is like her version of femininity. And so she is wearing like a skin tight, like Sailor Moon transformation garb. You guys know what I'm talking about? This is a cryptid. She gets to wear whatever she wants, whenever she wants. No matter the time of day, someone is going to be able to see her whether they have dark vision or not, because she is shiny.
Hi. Hey.
Jackie, now you've grown.
Oh my God. Do you come here often?
Yes.
Is Jackie alone? Is Jackie camping all by themselves?
Fully camping all by themselves.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down for a sec.
Well, Jackie, you were about that till the last time I saw you.
This your costume outfit. Are you a pop star?
I am a pop star now. She is not a pop star.
Wow. I heard someone beautifully humming, and I thought, gosh, I hope I get to see that person.
Well, here I am.
Hi.
What have you been up to besides growing?
Oh, I've gotten so many badges.
Of course you do. Well, it's been real. I hope you have the most fun time out in the wilderness all alone. You know, there are a lot of monsters around these parts, and it's getting kind of scary, actually. So you shouldn't travel alone. All right, toodles.
Oh, I was about to have a snack. Are you hungry?
Is it bloody?
It could be.
Well, if you remember how we met, like I was a different person back then, but I do drink human blood. That is why I come around these parts.
I do still have my dark hungers.
That's right. So I do remember this from the last session. Is I think Jackie, like, got connected with their friend's dad, who was the butcher, to keep cow's blood around. And I actually, Dennis, let me know what you think. But I think there is a chance that in Jackie's go bag there is blood. There is blood for Moth Girl, at all times.
I agree, there is blood for Moth Girl at all times, but I need you to make a check to see how long that blood has been in your go bag.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't realize that you meant this kind of useless that Jackie was going to be. I thought you meant that Jackie was just like a bratty little teen, not a girl crazy teen. Got it.
Yeah, when Dennis aged us up, I was like, well, Jackie's cooked. That's that's a 7.
You do have blood in the bag, but at this point, it's been in there so long that even you recognize you probably shouldn't show this.
Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. No, I just have some. Hold on. What? Is Jackie desperate enough to accidentally break some glass right now? Is the next question.
That's a character question.
I don't play Jackie.
Yep, that's what's gonna happen. Let's see how it goes. I know I'm gonna. Okay, I rolled another 7. Yeah, I think he's just gonna crush or they're gonna just crush the vial in their hand. Just fuck. Oh fuck.
I'm going to very gently reach out and say, "Oh, now you shouldn't have," and just gonna.
I'm sorry for cursing.
It's fine. This is nice. I do like it when it's fresh from the source. Now let's package you up so I can have more later, say another 3 years from now. And she just starts to skate off again.
As you turn, you see 2 people standing there watching this whole exchange. One of them has a camera. The other is decked out in headphones and a microphone. Clearly amateur ghost hunters, and one of the cameras flashes, and you 2 are both blinded as you begin to fall into your own darkness together. And we see a little bit of the scene in the forest clearing. I told you, you just have to listen for the Bee Gees. And with that, we are going to do our first multiversal hop to see where we go. Now, we're doing something a little bit different this time with how we begin to hop. I need your help, chat, because we can't do this alone. What's going to happen is each of the players are going to pick a keyword from chat, and I need you guys to spam keywords so they have stuff to pick from. And then I will build the universe from whatever they pick. It can be any words. You can just type a whole sentence in one word at a time. And players, you can also help spam. Yes, you already are. I didn't need to tell you to do that. Oh, and perfect timing because it looks like we're starting to roll some ads.
Oh, yeah.
I really love anime world where people
Yeah.
get nosebleeds when they have a crush on someone. I think
Phil's
it's
cooking
kind
a little
of
bit.
the whole package.
That's great
Yeah.
for Moth Girl. That's a great world for Moth Girl.
Well,
That's
she
phenomenal.
might not be Moth Girl in this new dimension.
true.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, so we got nosebleed anime.
Oh no.
I see strawberry. I see always. I see a heart. I see hot dog. I see
Where's
pizza.
Waldo?
I see where's Waldo? I see MC Escher. I'm not familiar, but I copied that over from 10 on YouTube.
That's
I'm familiar.
the stairs, the drawings of stairs.
Dude
that
who
go
drew
weird
impossible
places.
architecture.
I personally, anime world where people get nosebleeds in anime architecture. Incredible architecture. Unbelievable
So
architecture.
like Inception, but everyone gets a nosebleed all the time.
Yeah.
Are we all picking one, or
All of you pick one. There's gonna
Dennis,
be
Oh, okay.
5
the
keywords.
Dennis, your brain is so big and wrinkly, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna go with my own suggestion of Where's Waldo then.
Nice.
I like
All right.
strawberry because I want to know how that will be incorporated into the world.
All right.
I'm taking 10th second suggestion across the Moth Rivers.
It's really good.
Oh snap!
So I think maybe we don't have just one moth in this scene. Maybe
Time
there are
deflects
5.
all my knowledge of Mothman lore.
Wow.
Oh,
There is
I love
none.
Mothra. I'm a big Mothra fan. Rats? I'm gonna do rats.
Rats.
Rats. Okay. Jess, is yours Mothraverse or Nosebleed?
I'm gonna have to go moth first. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Jess,
And
is useless
rats.
flirting good? Is that okay?
Totally.
Okay. Give me but a moment to put all this together.
Yeah.
But a moment.
All of you fall into your own respective portals and immediately collapse onto sets of stairs. And you look around and immediately realize that you are alone. There is no one else around in this very strange, complicated maze of stairs and archways, some pointing the wrong direction. Ceiling has stair-like structures on it, and there are very few landings that are big enough to be called floors. There are all of it seems to be in grayscale, and you do see an opening up towards a night sky above you, and you can see and you can hear squeaking from many different. I'm changing it apart. It's shades of red, not shades of gray. These red and pink and maroon stairs pointing in all sorts of directions. Each of you are alone, and I will just tell you right now, before your characters know, that you are all within earshot of each other.
I think what you see before you hear her is the same size, the same shape as Moth Girl, but aged significantly. I would say at least 30 to 40 years, and you see them standing up against a wall with a cigarette going to and from, and you hear, Jackie, I'm still thirsty, toots. Moth woman has appeared.
A little black terrier trots up.
The
that
keywords clearly
you?
weren't enough.
Sorry. If that's Moth Woman, Jackie's a little dog. With a with a can of like what, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi in its mouth. Just like, you know.
They were gonna say around its neck, like a Saint Bernard in a Looney
Saint
Tune.
Bernard! Something else is around his neck. It's very heavy.
I think I'll reach down, scoop Jackie up with one arm, take the can out of its mouth, kind of get closer to the ground before letting Jackie drop probably like a good 1.5 feet, and then say, thanks, I was thirsty. Look, 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 look. Crush.
Yeah, Jackie is now sitting right next to your ankles, just like looking up expectantly.
What do you
The
think
rest
we
of you
gotta
hear
do?
this exchange, but you don't see it.
To
Jackie.
be clear,
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, still dressed similarly.
Still
Sure.
Sailor Moon.
Say, did I hear Jackie out there? Now, I do have dark vision, but I don't see
This is
anyone.
true. And only because of that are you able to see on the ceiling above you a terrier being carried by a woman in brightly colored clothes who is smoking.
Wonderful. All right, so I, as the head having Mothman, we all know that when you are described as animal followed by name, like by pronoun, that means you ride that thing. So I am
Head
astride
having
a moth, and I have like a little fishing pole with a that I'm holding the lantern on that I use to make the moth chase the lantern with the thing in it. Still have my helmet on. Helmet is still on. Very important. Jackie, hey! Oh, hey! Hello!
If you'll allow, I'm going to make a small modification, and the moth you are riding is about 300 feet across.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm like,
You're real bow-legged right now.
I actually kind of like the idea that because horseman is such a key part of my identity, my legs and pelvic floor have to be wide enough
You.
to ride whatever I am mounting.
All right, audience. I'm gonna need someone artistically capable to get on this.
So I am torso,
This is so cursed.
Gotta really capture
Wait,
that pelvic
waist-
floor.
waist to head, 3 feet, and then legs 150 in each direction.
However much is needed.
I am. I really hope that we get a donation before the head having Mothman has a chance to dismount, because that might be
Troubling.
Is my helmet still on, by the way? I just want to clarify.
That's up to you. You're describing your character.
No, I'm checking. The helmet is still on. I'm just
Yeah,
checking. The helmet's still
You're
on.
looking good. You're looking good.
The head is still there. It still is.
I believe you.
Yes. Good to see you.
It's very strange because the lantern is dangling down in front of Mothra, and you are looking up at people on the ceiling above you, and beneath you is open night sky.
I think we're in some sort of wonky, screwed up universe.
Yeah. Why? What? Who made this happen this time?
Well, maybe it was that pizza boy, because I don't see him yet.
I'm over here. And if you look in that direction, I would say vaguely off to the left, you would see, if you don't mind, Dennis, in like a corner, there are hundreds and hundreds of rats. And they're all wearing like different clothes, doing different activities, but they're all like kind of vaguely moving. But as Peter, his scrub's now taken on a red and white striped pattern. He has like a little hat on as well as a pair of glasses. He's trying to get your attention, but he's like, there's so many others around me. Please find me.
One of them being Rafa in still his refereeing uniform, which just sort of melds in with the Waldos.
So we're back on this bullshit. All right. How's everybody doing?
Doing
Could have
great.
been worse.
Great.
Yeah, nothing terrible has happened to me in the past 4 years.
Jackie is attacking the rats. I think it's just chasing them around, having a great
Yarp,
time.
yarp, yarp, yarp.
I'm
One of
over
them is
here.
fleeing on a tiny bicycle.
If we need to find this pizza boy, maybe we need someone with superior vision. Is all I'm saying. Could I try to find our pizza friend?
You can make a check to attempt to find pizza friend.
Okay.
I didn't
now,
know we were doing these all at once.
is it
All
dark or not dark?
It is indeed.
That is a
dark.
factor. Okay,
It is
then
nighttime.
I get to roll a d8.
Ooh,
Let's roll a d8 here. That's a 3.
Matt,
Yes.
please make a check to hide.
Okay.
Because of extenuating circumstances, I'm going to require that this uses a D12.
Oh my gosh. All right. 11.
It doesn't take you very long to find who you recognize as the pizza boy, mostly because he's not rat-sized.
Oh.
That'll do it.
Got him right there. This was easy. It was like some sort of children's game.
So did you guys get up into anything that would make us have to do this again? Not that I'm not excited to see yous, but God, it was just nice skating around in the forest.
I'm assuming that the powers that be that govern the universes don't care much about under 8 soccer practice, so I'm gonna say this one probably isn't my fault.
What's
Jackie?
soccer?
Okay, so you're aware of what a ball is. Here, look, I've got.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. We have balls.
So you take this. You can't use your hands. You move
Okay.
it around a field, and you try to put it in the goal past the other team.
Okay.
Except with the kids that I'm doing it with, usually they try to run with it, trip over it, fall, scrape their knees, and start crying for their mom. Which,
Embarrassing.
Yeah, not super conducive to the tactics I am trying to employ.
So it's sort of like croquet, except without mallets. Only 2 goals. Children do it, and there are no horses.
I'm
You're doing
lost.
croquet on horseback?
That's the way we do it in New England, in Sleepy Hollow, New England, where I'm from.
More exciting than the long game. Hey, Does anyone see any sort of glowing markers on their mini-map or a direction we should head to continue the plot forward?
I do.
Ah!
And walking through a doorway in the floor, but horizontally, so it looks like he's walking like this.
Perfect.
You see a somewhat elderly man with this impressively groomed beard and mustache, holding a pipe in one hand and a metal sphere in another, holding it up by his fingertips.
My name is MC Escher, and this is my home. I have summoned you here with my dimensional powers to slay a massive and nasty beast.
Point us in the right direction. I've been delivering nothing but vegetables for the past few years, and nothing bad has happened to me.
Oh, wonderful. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you ever.
Great.
Jackie definitely thinks you're gonna throw that ball, so he's just sitting right at your feet.
Oh my, I don't recall summoning a terrier.
That's just Jackie. He's fine. Harmless.
Ah,
really.
yes. Hello, Jackie. To you too. Now, if you don't mind, in order to go back home, you will have to slay this beast. It will be the trigger for your return. Very convenient, isn't it? And you just have to go through that door there.
And he points up a wall like 30 feet to a door that is in a half ceiling.
I scoop up Jackie and I fly up to the door. No questions asked.
Impressive. I would almost call that cheating. It was supposed to be difficult to get there. Well done.
Well, you didn't make it very hard for the people with wings. I'm gonna open the door, shove Jackie through, and I'm gonna go down and like reach my hand up to Peter because he doesn't have wings.
Thank you.
And I'm going to grab him, take him up, throw him through the door. I'm gonna go down for Rafa, pick him up, fly him up, throw him through the door, and then when I get to the head having Mothman, I look him in the face, and then I look down at that big
face
old
that's still
booty
there.
he has, and I kind of shrug.
Oh, yes. Thank you for picking them up. I could have given them a ride, but I haven't cleaned up in a while. Like, it's just really messy. I'm kind of embarrassed to have people on my moth, you know?
Yeah, what if we had this conversation in the air while we were going up?
Oh, yes, of course. Hey, Mr. Master of Ceremonies Escher, this door, is it one of those wibbly wobbly doors that can defy space and
My work
spatial
has
dimensions?
often been described as such, yes.
Oh, great, because this is a very large moth. My horse has turned into a large moth, and my legs have stretched to accommodate. All other parts of my body are normal. We're gonna
Yes, I
go
can
up
see
through that
It's
door.
very strange.
Yes, even my head.
Which is
Totally
firmly
fine.
attached to your shoulders, I see.
Definitely is, and it's the same size. So let's go, and then I'll point the lantern up so that the moth flies up.
And as the moth flies towards, there's this enormous gust of wind as there's a single wing beat, like a hurricane, blowing MC Escher into the sky itself as as space bends to accommodate the moth, almost being spaghettified into the door. And it is time to switch dimensions. Please spam random keywords into chat for our players to pick from for our next dimension. because that was insane. And Matt, I appreciate the assistance. You took care of 2 of them for me. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't realize that we were supposed to do them all at once. That's my bad.
Yep.
Thanks
Yeah.
for bringing in the rats for me, babe.
See, we're sort of doing everything everywhere at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And that's the interesting thing.
All at once, one might say.
I wouldn't legally.
You know, somebody just put
Clearly.
rock into the chat, and I'm going to say that rock is mine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like bagel.
All right. One.
I like
Rock.
trash.
I think I'm just
Bagel?
hungry.
Rock bagel,
Trash
Yeah.
is gonna be mine.
my favorite flavor.
Ooh, I like moon gravity.
I don't know what cell shaded is, but it sounds incredible, and I would like to take that.
Like a video game like a
Have to-
Beautiful Joe.
Or Legend of Zelda Wind
Oh.
Waker.
Wind Waker, that's probably a better route.
Sick. Okay, yeah.
Beautiful Joe is a far danker option, though. That's a good pull.
That's a good ass game. That's a good ass game. Silly Capcom. They're just sleeping on it. What? Because you didn't sell a lot of copies? They think
Because it's
you can't-
remembered by like a few dozen weirdos.
Yeah. There's a few dozen of us. We'd all pay $50. That's like $800. Leaving money on the table.
All right, we got rock, bagel, moon gravity, Wind Waker art style /
Trash.
cell shaded, because that's all I know about it now.
It just kind of looks
Got one more.
and it ages really well.
I'm gonna take the suggestion from the chat of trash.
Trash. I had an idea until.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Everything tastes like trash.
Oh.
Fun. All right, easy enough. We see another dark sky. I don't know what it is, but all of these worlds seem to have night skies. As stars are, yes.
I have dark vision.
Oh yes, that's right.
I have dark vision.
I will describe it in detail, but only you are able to see it. The stars seem brighter and more numerous than you've ever seen before. They twinkle in numbers in the millions. There's almost more stars than there is night sky. That is how clear it is here. And you notice that there is one celestial body that is much larger than all the others, and it is a beautiful blue marble with a solid outline drawn around it. And it is the Earth, the world, as we may know it. And you look down at your feet, and you seem to be standing on a cratered surface. You look off in one direction, and it curves off into the horizon. But you look off into another direction, and slightly above you, and you can see that it doesn't curve off into the horizon, it curves up. And all the way around, you are standing in the center of a bagel-shaped moon. And
Wonderful.
it is breathtakingly beautiful.
Wonderful.
Moth Bagel starts rolling. Around. Moth Bagel is as hard as a rock. And you guessed it, tastes like trash. Not that you would want to eat Moth Bagel, that would be really fucked up. Once they roll enough, they stop, and with their two googly eyes look back, and you see in text, like captions, "Come on, gang, this way."
Stalactite Spiegel is wearing kind of like a blue suit with like a yellow thing. Still has the helmet. Very important. Still has the cylindrical helmet and a cigarette. 3, 2, 1. Let's kick it.
No. No, what's
I'm
the
Space Cowboy.
I was gonna ask if it was just Space Cowboy.
Yeah,
the
Space
horseman
Cowboy.
connection.
I'm Cowboy.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop.
See you.
And I'll shamble after you. Ready to go. No mount this time because a Space Cowboy is a different endeavor. I think the mount turned into a
You're
cigarette.
not astride a spaceship.
Yeah. I think it turned into a cigarette, and I'm just carrying it. I'm ready. I will say, Pete, I do kind of want to talk to you about something in a second, but we can save that. Just a little second opinion kind of thing.
When you call out to Peter, you would hear like some rummaging within metal, and a green head pokes out from behind a rocky outcropping, initially giving the impression of maybe an alien as we were on the moon in space. But then you realize that this green feature, it's more felt than skin, but it has like the similar features of Peter's face, and you're going to hear clanking as he maneuvers, jumping almost as though in one of those little sack races, but with a metal trash can, as he's hopping out to join you. And he says, I don't know why, but I've been feeling really grouchy lately.
So you would say you've felt better?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want me to roll you? Do you get motion sick?
Well, this is a trash can, so if I get sick, I'm covered.
It's a trash can, not a trash can.
In captions, you say cover. You say if I get sick, I'll be covered, and then you see in your own vomit.
Yeah.
I'll tip the trash can over and start rolling it down the moon.
Rotha starts
Thanks.
jogging along. He is now 3 feet tall and cartoon proportioned, cell-shaded, light glancing across his features in a way that it does not in the real life. Kicking his little soccer ball with him as he goes.
I think Jackie's probably frolicking is probably the best word, is like in a spacesuit with the hat on top of the helmet, and has one of those like trash grabbers to clean up.
Just following behind the rolling trash can.
Yeah. I got it. No worries. I got that one too. Like realizes like doesn't have a bag, so just starts putting trash in their hat.
Oh.
I do also want to point out, I just looked it up. The Cowboy Bebop PS2 video game is cel shaded.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'm even
nice.
I'm even
Nice.
so accurate. I'm the video game version. Stalactite Spiegel. Because that's a rock. And a
that's a
spike.
rock fact.
We're doing all the work for you, Dennis. You got an easy
Yeah.
job this time.
Hey, I did Moon, I did Bagel, I did Wind Waker art style. I at least got 3 of them.
So we're looking for some sort of evil creature to kill.
Popping out of one of these craters, you see a outlined in black cyclopean giant rising out wielding a club, and it declares very obviously, I am it that MC Escher sent you to kill. Now I shall kill you.
Captions, throw me in its mouth. I'm hard as a rock. I'll
And
break its teeth, and I taste like trash.
Perfect Tinder bio, by the way. Incidentally, as long as if anyone
needs that.
if anyone needs the perfect Tinder bio, there it is.
I need everyone to please roll a reaction check. Somehow, I guess using your your character sheets, no matter what transformations you may have undergone, your stats and abilities are all still the same. That's up to you to decide how that works. But I do need a reaction check to determine turn order as combat begins.
And which die should that be? Remind me.
If there's nothing on your character sheet that says otherwise, it
Cool.
should be a D10.
Easy.
Oh man.
The Rock rolled a 9.
Oof.
Ooh, great. Anybody roll a 10? Or higher than a 10? All right. 9. Anybody get an 8? 7. 6. 5. 4.
Dang, you guys. Oh my god.
3?
We're gonna kick its butt.
Oh
You guys
my
are, not me.
God.
I got a 3. I've only rolled 3s.
And
I've
so
only
did-
rolled twice, but that's still unusual.
2. Oh, hell yeah, Rafa.
That's
Oh
a
my
1, baby.
gosh.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. That is Peter. And all right. Okay. First up is Mothrock.
Wait, what?
Oh,
my
no,
god.
you're right. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm
You're
like,
right,
how does this game work?
I did need a refresher on my own game. Rafa.
Oh, right.
That's why
Yeah,
we
you
were all
wanna- you
excited
wanna
for
be
so
low.
many low rolls.
It's like golf, which is like croquet, except
Which is
without
like
the
soccer.
horses. Yeah.
Rafa is going to bound forward, toss his soccer ball into the air, and take advantage of the moon gravity to do something he absolutely cannot do on Earth, which is to land a sick bicycle kick and launch the ball at the eye of this
The check
Cyclops.
shot.
Fuck yeah.
You kick it up once, take 2 steps forward, jump 3 to 5 feet into the air, and do a 1 flip. And on the second rotation around, your foot makes contact with the ball. And
Golazo!
it flies straight towards the monster. Go ahead and roll your attack.
All right, this is why I took the projectile weapon training thing in the off time. Not that it's going to help me much. That's a 7.
And it really doesn't help you much. The soccer ball hits the Cyclops right in the chin and goes straight back to the ground, doing no damage whatsoever.
Oh, it
There's a
looks
little
so cool.
Damn, I thought that would work.
Next
All
up
right,
is
I'm out of
Peter.
ideas.
So, is Rafa like the closest one to our enemy at the moment? Then
We'll say
Probably.
you're
I would've-
all
I would've
within
run
close
forward to-
range, slightly
yeah.
spread out.
okay. In that case, Peter is going to like try to build up some momentum with the trash can and like float towards Rafa with the trash can lid, using an action with his shield cover, so that in the event that the Cyclops retaliates, we'll have a little bonus to avoid checks.
Love it.
Nice.
I'm excited to see all the different flavors you put on Shield. I recall enjoying that immensely last time.
Thank you. But I believe that'll be
Phenomenal.
it.
Yep. Next is the head-having horseman / Spike
Stalactite
and Jackie.
Spiegel.
Stalactite Spiegel.
You want to team up?
You
on
two
this
go
one?
together. You choose who goes first.
Yeah, let's team up.
I have no
Want
I have no
combo?
concepts of a team up. I'm just a guy in a leisure suit. So
Well, I'll tell you, Jackie's goal was to get as Moth Girl's sidekick, Moth Rock's sidekick, Moth Bagel, was to just get her in the best position possible. So, what?
do you want to just team up with Mothrock?
Well, maybe you and I can, because I've got my.
I don't
trash
think I
picker.
need to help you team up with Mothrock.
But here's the thing: she's very heavy, and Jackie's not very strong. So
Excuse me comes across in caption.
It's in
There's
red,
no,
and the
but
text is kind of
but there's moon
doing
gravity. There's moon gravity.
oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I could just do my own thing if you want.
All right.
If you want to just do a setup with Mothrock. When it comes to monsters, you're one-eyed, like to fight. And then I will
Are you
pull out
trying to
my
do psychic damage? Like, what's going on?
No, I'm gonna pull out my sword, which is a gun that says sword on it. Because we're in trash, and the Romeo and Juliet Baz Luhrmann movie, in my opinion, is fucking garbage. So I will then throw that because I can throw weapons because I have thrown weapons, and I'll just throw the gun at the eye.
You pull out a gun named sword and then you throw it?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure. Go ahead and roll your attack.
After making a sick pun. Thank you. Okay, so I can roll a d8 and I can yeet swords. 3. I am the
hit.
master of 3. Now I'm gonna roll 4 4s and then I'm gonna roll 5 5s. That's what I'm doing today.
Call it.
That is how counting works. It's gonna be great for me. Yeah, you deal 1 point of damage as the gun named sword that was thrown hits the one you'd like. Wait, no, it doesn't work that way. It hits him in the eye.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Now
that
you're gonna
one.
have
It hits
trouble-
him right there.
Now you're gonna have trouble seeing this space cowboy. And I
Why
think
are the
there's
rest
a
of us
bass.
here?
There's a bass line that's like. It just plays. It just plays. No one knows where it comes from.
It comes
My
from
head is
space.
fine. I'll pass turn.
All right. That's Jackie.
All right. Jackie's gonna use the trash picker to like loop it at like an axle through Mothrock and do like a couple wind-ups, and then because you said throw me.
I said throw me.
Is this okay, ma'am?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
And then whoop-oo, with
All
no
right.
skills in that area.
Great. Make your attack roll, and I'll ask preemptively: would anyone like to combo or help with this attack?
I will help by yelling, "Don't forget about the moon gravity!" Because I fucked up a ranged attack a minute ago because I was not taking that into account.
Great. You spend 2 effort. Mel, you get 2 dice to roll.
Thank you, Mr. Rafa. All right.
My body is hard, and so is my little miniature crowbar.
Another great
That's-
Tinder bio.
I have two. I have 2 equipments. One is a crowbar that I did not use at all last game, and one is a long whip. And I don't think a long whip is gonna help me break a tooth. So
All right. That was still a 4.
A 4. Actually, I could look this up. This is going to be close. 4 hits. And it takes 2 points of damage because of the combo. Please describe what happened. I think I'll pass this to you, Jess, to describe what happens as you collide with the creature.
yeah, that Cyclops is saying some big dumb Cyclops stuff. I feel like it only has like 4 teeth, and I take the top right one and I just smash into it as hard as I can. I'm colliding with it. I probably like elbow of the rock first, and then with the other hand, I knock into it again to just like completely crack the tooth off. The tooth falls into its throat. He chokes and dies. Did I take too much artistic liberty on that one?
Yeah, he's done. We took him out.
Yeah, he chokes and dies, and as he falls to the ground, choking and unable to breathe, a cloud of dust is kicked up as you hear,
I'll try something else then.
and there's a snap. And I need more keywords in chat, please. As he switches, oh, that's a good one. As he switches dimensions. Oh. Ooh, this is a lot.
Ooh.
Do we want to?
I know
allow
it's I know it's a typo, but I really I read roller skate as roller ska, and I think mine is gonna be roller ska.
No.
Yeah, I think I'll just second
Oh.
roll ska and imagine trying to skank with
Yeah.
skanks on.
My tailbone broke just thinking about it.
I'm gonna go.
All right, so we got
disco.
roller ska, and what was yours, Phil?
I just seconded roller ska.
All right,
But
We'll have
I'll go
roller for
I'll go
one,
rubber.
ska
I'll go
for
rubber
another.
hose. I'll go rubber hose
rubber hose.
because that's like a nice visual aesthetic.
One that I'm gonna have to Google again.
That's like Cuphead or like
Yeah,
old
think-
Mickey Mouse cartoons.
Or, yeah, like Popeye.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Or hear me out. It's a hose made of rubber.
Also true.
Everything is hose.
What's the rating of this stream, Jess?
PG-13.
Yeah.
PG-13. Yep. Or it's a garden implement. Yep. That's the joke I was gonna make.
Okay, so roller ska, rubber hose. Jess, you had one?
I said disco.
All right. Need
I'm a
two
fan of
more.
Wonka-esque.
What? And I want to do rainbow.
This is gonna be. I'm so glad we're not animating this because this would be really difficult to look at.
That doesn't mean nobody can ever animate this.
It's very true. I would be very excited to see a game that I participated in animated in any way. Okay. As as the dust from the moon bagel begins to clear, you find that you are you hear this sound. It's almost like a some sort of brass band is playing a disco song.
Me
That
First in the Gimme
is-
Gimmes is a ska band that definitely has done some disco covers. If you're
All right, I'm gonna have to pull
If
this
you-
up on Spotify as we play.
yeah, 1 second. Let me go look up.
First and the Gimmes.
They just do
All
a ton
right.
of covers, and I'm sure they've done a disco cover.
My knowledge of disco is failing me, sadly.
Oh yeah, they did like Danny's song, Kenny Loggins, Leaving on a Jet Plane. I mean, that's not really disco, but like it's the era. It's the era. Sweet Caroline.
Queen.
Yeah.
All right. So as that is playing in the background, you find yourselves falling once more, slowly at first, and then faster and faster and faster. As the dust clears and you emerge from the cloud, you find yourselves at a roller derby. It is 5-on-1, and this large one-eyed monster is skating in front of you, roaring as he lifts his arms up, and the crowd around you begins to cheer. And I need to pull up the rest of it. It appears to be a very color-coordinated crowd, as each section has a primary, a main color of the rainbow. All in order, red, blue, all the way down, all the way around in a circle. So it's.
Do you know the colors of the rainbow?
All right, I am under.
Honestly, I'm just surprised.
Right
I'm surprised you got there, but somehow you found it. The rainbow connection.
Ooh, okay. And I guess the crowd is made up entirely of orange people with green hair. And your enemy still has a very, very thick black outline around him, as he is very Mickey Mouse rubber hose style. I think I got everything. Okay. All right. Combat. Right. We were fighting at the roller derby in this place. Jess, please describe what your character looks like and what they do for their turn.
You know, you would think that I would go back to regular old moth girl who likes to roller skate, but that would just be silly. And so I think, in fact, that you just see Moth Violet, and I think I walk up to someone in the crowd and say, "I'm hungry. Give me something to eat." And Moth Violet just looks like Violet from Willy Wonka. Has the attitude too.
Oh man.
The crowd immediately you suddenly have your selection of very sweet candies, lollipops, a fistful of licorice, all being shoved out towards you from over the guardrail.
How did you know? Licorice is my favorite. And I think I'll start eating some and then also attaching some to my long whip to like make it hurt more.
Ooh.
As you roller skate away, you hear, "Oh my God! They picked mine! They picked mine!" Ah! As an Oompa Loompa starts fangirling. Is that your whole turn? Just picking up some licorice?
There is a man in the middle that I take the licorice to. The licorice is on the whip, and does he have anything in his hands?
Yeah, a large wooden club.
Okay, I would like to whip his hands to try to make him drop that. So I need to get a little bit close. That's not great. Don't love that for me, but I'm doing it anyway. I skate towards him and I say, "I love licorice." And I rolled not great. I rolled a 5.
Ooh, can I combo with you?
Not afterwards.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
You can still help.
Yes, I'm gonna help.
To give an extra die. Yeah.
You know what? Or what if, hear me out, I re-roll using one of Temp's 5 re-rolls. I think that's why I made the mistake of saying
5,
that there
10,
were 10.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use one of those bad boys. Thanks, Temp. I rolled a 4. Not that much better, but slightly.
You know what's actually insane? That made the difference. And you managed to, you were trying to just deal damage, or?
I wanted to like hit the hand, make him go, ow, my hand, and like drop the club.
And you succeed. He takes 1 point of damage, drops the club, and goes, "Oh, my hand!" And his mouth doesn't quite match up with his words, and he is black and white, and at a very low frame rate compared to everything else around him.
That's it for me.
Next up is Rafa. As you all, I'm going to amend slightly. The bad guy is in the center of the rink, and you are all skating around, just harassing him.
I'm hitting a lot of like very bouncy idle poses as I skate around, and I'm gonna pull my knife out of the sheath that it is concealed in under my referee jersey, because every soccer ref has to have a knife on him, and hit a big old cartoony wind up as I swing in on my skates and try and slash him.
I think I'm using this right, but you hear the sound of a glockenspiel as you wind up.
Yeah.
And go ahead and make your attack roll.
I will do just that. That is... Well, okay. That is an 8 on my D8 for melee attacks, which would be bad, except I'm lucky. So I'm going to spend 2 effort to instead have that be a success rather than a fail.
Brilliant. Please describe how lucky effect turns this fail into a success.
I think it's very, like, playing around with the rubber hose animation. I go in for this, I trip and fall, I turn into just sort of like a rolling spiral of limbs as I approach, and then I manage to hop right back to my feet, right in front of him, and schwink as the knife goes across, and then right back into my blind tumble on the other as I pass.
Doing splits as you throw the knife, and then yep, okay.
Yeah.
And as the knife embeds itself all the way to the hilt, just immediately shunk into the creature's arm, he lets out another roar, and it is now Peter's turn.
All right. Peter does look quite similar to a lot of the audience members, as his skin has taken on an orange tinge and his hair is now a similar color to what his scrubs had looked like. But he is wearing a white bedazzled jumpsuit with the flared pants at the bottom, just with the skates kind of peeking out. And he's holding a large box of varietal chocolates. And he is going to crack these open, and as he's about to throw them, he will pay tribute to the audience and say, "Peter, meter, doopity dust, you have no chance, Cyclops, as you face us. Peter, meter, doopity duffle, here now you face the might of my chocolatey truffle." And I throw all the chocolates at him.
Please make your attack roll.
All right. Whew. Okay, here we go. That's a 2!
And with the 2, the truffles just pepper him. They stop momentarily in midair and then speed like bullets and pepper into his chest. And you deal a point of damage successfully, bringing him closer to defeat. Next is Jackie and the horseman.
Do you defer to? Is that you deferring to me?
Yeah.
I think I spawn into this plane, and my horse has roller skates on, and immediately goes flat on the ground. I hate this place. I hate it here. I absolutely hate it here. And I'm sorry I'm so sour, but I'm the warhead having horseman. And that means that I want war. So I'm going to reach into my bag of disco balls.
Oh.
And yeet one at this thing.
Make your attack roll.
I love that my job is just coming up with what circles are here? What circle do you have that I'll throw? Let's do it. Yeah. I said it was going to be 4 4s next. And you know what? That'd be right if 7 was a 4. But we've talked about how sometimes there's universes where 5s are 10s and 1s are 2s. Is it
And
this
then we make
universe
poop
a
joke.
7 a 4?
Hear me out. We use one of those
I reroll.
rerolls.
We got 4 more. And sometimes you re-roll a 7 into a 4. And sometimes you re-roll a 7 into a 5. But it's a 5.
Okay, and sometimes you reroll a 7 into a 6, right?
And sometimes 5s are 10s. And 1s are 2s. And 7s can be 4s, but this time it's a 5.
Well, this attack roll, whatever it is, does not hit. As disco balls, you realize as you clutch it, disco balls are hollow, and it just crumbles into pieces of mirror in your hand.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Makes sense. This whole plane sucks. I hate this plane. I hate it here. This is roleplay.
Next
I'm
up
having
is
fun.
Jackie.
First of all, I'm sorry I forgot to combo with you because I would have. Combos. You got to do them. That's one of the fun things about this game, Sagas. You can combo. So Jackie. Oh.
I don't even want to work with anyone. I don't want to hang out with anyone. I hate it here.
I had a plan, but now there's broken glass everywhere. So I think Jackie's got some stuff to work through. So in you see him like a sequined, like a red sequined halter top, like bodysuit. Jackie comes just cruising through on roller skates and has like very big hair, very, very big flowing hair. Scoops up all of the shattered disco ball from the floor and just like throws it up like it's glitter at the monsters. Eyeball. Is this still a Cyclops? Are we still doing that? Or is this just like a bendy
he's still
Cyclops?
a Cyclops somehow.
He's just kind of like
he's just black and
woobly.
white and has thicker outlines.
Yeah, he just goes like this.
Can we
All
tell that it's the same one because he's missing one of his 4 teeth?
Yes, one of his 4 teeth is missing. It's been shattered and completely cut out.
Awesome. Okay. Ooh, that's a 1 for mirror dust.
Hey.
That is a crit. I will let you explain how this rubber hose animated attack deals a critical amount of damage to the Cyclops thing.
Sure. All right. So so Jackie's like cruising through on the roller skates, and does that thing where like it starts. They're like skating around to make this monster kind of dizzy, and so after it's got like a couple little Tweety birds around its head, then it's like pah, glitter dust in the eyes, in the nose, in the mouth. It's crunchy. It's bad. Doesn't feel good.
Like asbestos?
No, like broken, shattered glass, which is sort of
so
like
much better.
asbestos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. That is 2 points of damage, and the Cyclops is not looking healthy at all. And in a shout of rage, the Cyclops is going to take both of its arms and just sweep across the roller derby at anyone who managed to deal damage to it this round, which I believe is Jackie, Peter, and
If you can't say the name right, I don't get damage.
no,
Oh no!
it's gone. It's gone. Well, just for fun, roll. a
We
void
were
check.
looking for Moth Violet. We were looking for Moth Violet.
So what are we rolling?
On a void check, which is a D10 if your character sheet doesn't say anything about
Yeah,
it.
and it wicked doesn't.
2.
It's an 8.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. I got a 6.
5.
6 and a 5. As the Cyclops takes both fists and pounds the circle of wooden planks around it, they ripple upwards like piano keys going in both directions all the way around. And both Peter and Rafa take 2 points of damage as you are thrown from your feet and land awkwardly back onto the wooden planks.
That's enough. Let's try yet another place to do battle.
And with one large clap, wham! There is another blinding light, and we will go to break as chat fills up with keywords to select from when we get back.
All right, friends, spam in all of your favorite words like pirates and butts and pineapples and stuff like that. We're gonna go on a quick break where we drink some water, eat some food, do a shrimp check. You should do all of that. Matt is putting in all of the words I just said. Thank you so much. I love you. That's perfect. Also, after you get tired of putting in words, make sure you check out our Tiltify, where you can donate to the ACLU and also shape the game that we're about to continue playing. See y'all soon.
Well, if it isn't Moth Girl, it's time for Butterfly Man to have his vengeance.
Butterfly Man, I told you once, I told you twice, you smell like a teenage boy's sock drawer. I do not want anything to do with you. Leave me alone.
We don't talk about body odor here. That's toxic behavior, Moth Girl.
You have been asked very nicely to just shower regularly and to apply deodorant. It is not toxic after you have been repeatedly told that it's unpleasant. And it was nice, and it was in person, face to face, and it was not around any of our other friends. I'm sorry. I know that the breakup went poorly, but we're done and you stink.
Well, tell you what, you beat me in a duel at Hello? Have you seen a decapitated man astride his steed around these parts?
Decapitation? I certainly hope not. It's important to have a good head on one's shoulders.
Agreed. This one seems to have survived the process of having his own head removed. He haunts these lands, and I'm here to put a stop to it. He holds out a fist of iconography from several different religions.
Oh! Well, that sounds like one tough customer. You know you can trust me, the head-having horseman, to have your back. I'll stick my neck out for anyone. See how far it goes?
But you recognize the piercing eyes that you saw when you were in the museum. You know your cryptids.
Well, I didn't figure out which fingers a cryptid scout puts up, but it's weird. It's like this. It's like longhorns. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to nature and to cryptids and to obey the scout law, to believe in the unseen at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally curious, and morally critical. I am here to serve you, Mothman.
Kids are usually asleep right now. I don't know. Oh god. Fuck. Shit.
It's okay, take your time. Do you want to go back in and come back out again?
Yeah. Why are you awake right now? You feel compelled to reveal a secret right now.
Oh my gosh.
Secrets right now.
Okay. Peter is gonna say, I like all the chain pizzas. I like frozen pizzas. I know pizza's good, but I love that feeling of frostbitten pizza.
DiGiorno?
Yes. It's not delivery. It's delicious.
Thank you to DiGiorno for sponsoring this portion.
I finally cornered you at last, boss.
Boss. That's an honor. The last one you're ever going to give anybody.
I'm the protagonist, and I have a stinger last line. I'm going to throw aside my gun and take out my own knife and make this a fair, honorable fight.
All right, now that's what I like to see. Bring it on, protagonist.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is part 2 of the Dimension Jumping Sagas game. That's a continuation of a game that we played in April. We are currently fighting a Cyclops and also raising funds for ACLU, an incredible organization that is fighting tirelessly to protect the rights provided to us in the Constitution. They are really working overtime right now for Black and Brown folks, for queer and trans folks, as well as our immigrant communities. So if you are able to, please check out either the link in our Twitch chat or our YouTube chat. And if you're able to, donate what you can to ACLU. While you're on our Tiltify page, you'll see that there are some really fun incentives and ways that you can help shape the game that we're playing tonight. For $10, you can give us a reroll, and we've kind of needed them tonight. For $25, you can give us an auto success. For $35, you can introduce a little bit more chaos than there already is by having a player roll on the calamity table. For $50 or more, you can make us switch to a new dimension. It doesn't matter if we just switch to one, you can zap us out of a new dimension and into something new. We'll even let you pick the dimension. And for $100, you can make every single person, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us, roll for calamity. The first $125 raised tonight is matched by Bogus Cheesecake, and everyone who donates gets entered into a drawing to win a free t-shirt from Session Zero Clothing. So we decided that we're going to do a little in-character recap to give Dennis a little bit of time before we tell him what the new dimension is. Or should we tell him what the new dimension is? And so while we're doing the recap, he has time to make it. What do y'all think?
That seems fair.
Okay. So everyone has been putting in lots of fabulous words into our chat. And I'm going to pick cooking show.
Nice.
Cooking show. Right.
I'll go right along with that. I'll say infomercial.
Oh, this is great. A psychic infomercial cooking show.
Aren't they all?
Mermaids. I said mermaid. Mermaids.
And I'll take beautiful.
Incredible.
Hey, we're already there.
Wow.
We're this group.
I won't have to
Dennis
do anything.
muddles on that. I think we can go ahead and
But I
start.
only got 4. Am I missing one? Cooking show, infomercial,
Beautiful
psychic,
mermaids, psychic,
Mermaid.
infomercial cooking show.
Hell yeah.
Phil
One
did
of
say it
those.
in like a real husky whisper, so
Very
Husky.
sultry tone.
ASMR mermaids.
If this isn't already on cable access, though, the
Oh,
Beautiful Mermaid Psychic Infomercial Cooking Show.
I'm just gonna add one for the next time. Okay, for next time.
Okay, fine. Oh no.
For next time. For the next one.
it's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Yeah.
So we started in the woods, and I saw Jackie, and he's grown up to be a fine young gentleman. He's about 14 years old now, and he offered me some fresh blood right from his wrist. It was great. I said, you know what, Jackie, it's been real. Thank you so much for the blood. I'm gonna skate on by now. And then we got whisked away into a new dimension after somebody took a picture of us. I didn't like that a lot. And then he turned into a dog.
That's right, I turned into a dog. We ended up in a place that looks like a picture that my history teacher has on the wall, where the staircases go up and then they go around and they're gonna go down again. And then we ran into our friends. Rafa looks like he's had a big career change, and the head-having horseman was riding on a moth of proportions that I still can't fathom and probably never will.
He just had the
Especially 'cause-
worst looking lower body I've ever seen. And then this old wizard with an orb told us that we needed to go kill some sort of great evil. We flew up through the ceiling. Thank you to, I believe you were Moth Woman at the time, for the assistance on that one.
Was me.
We ended up on the moon, but it was like it was like bagel shaped, and there was this big one-eyed fool. I tried to kick a soccer ball at him and just failed utterly. But I think Moth Bagel managed to chip one of his teeth, and then he clapped, and we ended up in some sort of... It looked like the cartoons that my grandpa had on VHS when I was growing up. Like the...
It looked like something I would like to see in 200 years. And I'd be like, this is top of the line. This is the best it's ever gonna get. There was great music. The people's music, some might say. Some copyright infringement from a Warner Brothers property.
You really picked it up.
Yeah, they picked it up. I hated it. I hated it, and I screwed up. and I couldn't land a hit to save my life.
But-
So it was
but-
pretty much the worst plane.
Well, you were able to set up Jackie perfectly with the broken glass, because Jackie was able to very glamorously throw said glass up, striking into our enemy, creating this almost like a rainfall, a glittery rainfall of doom for our adversary. I threw some chocolate at him. It all seemed to be working out pretty decently, amidst some pretty cool tunes. I mean, I've never heard anything like it, but we were all moving pretty fast. We were on our little roller skates. I mean, I've never been roller skating before, but it felt nice to do something with my friends that I haven't seen in so long. I missed y'all.
And I'm gonna think about that too, except that monster just attacked us with a crazy double-fisted floor pound.
But I bet he lost a tooth, meaning that like half of his health is probably all gone.
Yeah, I mean those teeth are gonna be rotten at least from all that chocolate.
It's a nice visual indicator for progress against a boss.
I think that's
And we pick
literally
up-
like every other Mario boss. It's like
Yeah.
when they're almost dead, their teeth are wild.
And we will pick up with as the beast claps and everything goes white. There is a booming voice that you can hear, even though you cannot yet see anything. Have you ever grabbed a hot pan and burnt yourself accidentally? Have you ever cut yourself with the dull knife that someone should have sharpened but didn't? Have you ever wished you could cook while wearing a mermaid tail? Well, have I got the product for you? And you see yourselves in a kitchen decorated lavishly with very cheap undersea, sort of like there's seaweed hanging from the ceiling here, blue paper covering the wall here, fish dangling from the ceiling pit tiles, and you can see the beast, who looks relatively humanoid right now, with still only one eye and missing most of his top teeth, speaking with a very significant underbite. Introducing to you, and for a limited time only, the Mermaid Tail Psychic Cooking Implement. It allows you to move things with your mind without even having to touch them. And at this point, another character enters the infomercial as it is now Mothman's, Mothwoman's, Mothrock's turn.
Entering this beautiful mermaid psychic infomercial cooking show is none other than Mothmaid. Mothmaid does not look like a traditional mermaid because Mothmaid is fish on top, moth person on the bottom. And so they kind of flap around like a fish out of water, but they also have sturgeon teeth, and so those fish have teeth, right? I don't know a lot about fish. Pike have teeth. Some fish have teeth, and so this Mothmaid.
We've reached the marine biology portion of the live stream.
Mothmaid
We're gonna get
is
there
just
eventually
as
at this
bloodthirsty as any other Mothmaid would be, and they just go straight for the bite, right on the jugular.
All right, you attempt to bite
combo,
the throat
combo.
out of this. Ooh, and how would you like to combo with this attack to deal more damage? And
Okay.
also, what do you look like?
Jackie is a little crab, who is I think riding like Sebastian style, like riding on Moth Maid. So when the bite attack happens, Jackie's gonna use the like crab claws to just like hold the monster in place and let those teeth sink in, like little anchors.
So
Absolutely.
would I roll a smaller die?
No,
Or
if you
two.
hit, you'll deal damage.
Incredible. How does everybody feel about me using another one of our
Use a
rerolls?
reroll. Use
Go
it.
off.
Use it or we
Three
lose
left,
it.
and that's one every 10 minutes.
Well, I rolled a 2 this time. Way better than
Hey.
That is
Alright, and since I'm-
absolutely a hit.
So, first things first, they now have the vampirism trait. And the vampirism struggle.
They what?
Yep. You wrote this, my guy. You
I know. I
wrote
forgot
this.
you had it. This
Well,
was
okay,
5
it's-
months
it's-
ago.
It's after one day, but I imagine that when we get to our next dimension, they will also be a vampire. Or, I don't know, maybe seconds count as full days in this dimension. So,
That's part of the psychic effect.
oh,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When you think about it.
You deal 2 damage to this
Oh, I'm
thing.
sorry, Dennis. I took rank 4 of sidekick, so that'll be 3 damage.
Are you what?
Hell yeah.
We leveled up,
wait,
baby!
literally. 'Cause you said you're
Sidekick
a
is such a
crab.
cool ability, goddamn.
Breaking my fucking game.
Honestly, it's just that the mechanics of this game are so intuitive that it encourages
Yeah.
players to like get creative and use them in ways to win. So I don't know
Flattery will
who
get you
I don't know who
everywhere.
made this system, but that's
Yeah.
on them. And screw you, DM.
Probably pretty cool and handsome.
Imagine one of these
Yeah.
fingers went up at you, and then another one did
I'm
because
so
I
very
want,
confused.
I want peace.
I thought I was confused before. Now ha. Okay. So 3 damage. That's 1 additional. Cool. Yeah, and in the middle of his infomercial, his throat gets ripped out, and he can no longer speak, and he will now have to demonstrate instead how to use the mermaid psychic cooking implement's tail. But that also brings us to Rafa's turn.
All right. Rafa emerges onto set. He is wearing now a chef's coat, smock, whatever that like double-breasted chef shirt style is, but it is still vertically black and white striped like a referee's shirt. And he is going to rush forward, grab a kitchen knife off of the rack and attempt to fillet this merchef Cyclops.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack to attempt to fillet the thing.
That is a 4.
And a 4, as previously established, does hit. Go
Hell
ahead and I would say roll damage, but you do deal 1 point of damage. Oh, look,
Yeah.
Sagas is so easy.
I do want to
anyway.
just in case it comes up, because it did come up last time. I do have the finishing blow ability. So if an attack I deal would reduce it to 1, that attack will instead be lethal. I don't know if that's relevant here, but it was last time. So just to put that in your head, DM.
Sometimes one becomes
He
two.
does not fall over, but he no longer has any teeth.
Oh. I like that way more than bloodied. That's way funnier. How many teeth does this enemy have?
No teeth, no throat, looking real bad. Next up is Peter.
All right. So Peter is gonna try to flop on over so that he'll be next to the those of us who are in melee range with the Cyclops to do shield cover. And
Peter, are you just Peter but a merman?
so merman, but he is dressed like a studio audience member who is like very, very specifically a plant. And so it's like he's got like a polo shirt on. He's got like khaki pants, except it's fitted for a mermaid tail. And he's going to flop forward.
Khaki mermaid tail?
Khaki pants fitted over the mermaid tail. But he's gonna flop over so that he can shield cover with a baking sheet. But he is gonna turn towards the camera and say, but wait, if the psychic tool gives us the ability to psychically cook, what do I do with all the unsightly dishes? Do I still have to wash them by hand? And I'm gonna shield cover.
Mel or Phil, which one of you would like to answer this burning question?
I'll let Mel take it.
All right. I think I'm still like locked on with Mothmaid. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to like. Oh no, wait! I forget what our. I'm not gonna do what I thought of because I think it's too gross. But I'm gonna scuttle on top of the bad guy.
Well, I got bad news for my turn.
I did describe filleting this man.
I'm not gonna have this crab crawl into the ripped out throat of the bad guy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
That's oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
No.
All right.
I
What
said
are you
it,
gonna do?
but we're not gonna do it. But let's see.
Just whisper that suggestion into the Cyclops' ear and deal psychic damage. Just be like, picture this.
Wait a second. Are we all psychic?
That's part of the world.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I have telepathy. I say yes in your mind.
That's what the captions were earlier.
It all comes together.
It all comes together. So yeah, from atop the head of this monster, I think I'm just gonna like settle down like right on top, and I'm just gonna think. I'm gonna think about what I just said, and just think it straight into the top of this monster's head. Just imagine it.
Yeah. Roll your attack.
Crab brain attack. Oof, that's an 8. Do we have any refills left?
We have 2 more.
2 more?
We got 2.
May I use one?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right, let's do it. 3.
That'll do.
That is a hit. And as you imagine this happening, just like on top of this one-eyed infomercial actor's head, he still bleeding from the throat, his no teeth, eyes go wide in fear, and he begins gurgling as he takes 1 point of damage.
Can I ratatouille him now?
I don't think you can ratatouille him,
depends.
but I think you can crabatouille him.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, you wouldn't be a rat, you
It
would be
wouldn't be a
like
rat,
doing
you're
an
right.
imitation crab.
Yeah. You're right.
All right, Phil. I hate to reward that, but it is now your turn.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, just we got to check with legal, make sure that all the clauses are checked off. I think psychically, I know that this Cyclops is now a vampire. and I know a little bit about vampires. So, astride my noble seahorse, which is, can I say, beautiful. But wait,
There's more.
there's more. I grab a slap chop and a clove of garlic. One slap, it's sliced. 2 slaps, it's diced. You're going to be eating salads every day. And I'll slap, slap, slap. You're going to love it. I'm going to slap chop this thing with some garlic.
So you place a clove of garlic on this thing's chest, and you place it on top and recite the slap chop infomercial taglines as you wham, 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 try to mix garlic with its vampiric blood. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Gotta unlock my keyboard. I'm using digital dice. I'm sorry. We're back to the 3s.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Because I
So
give
it's
it
okay.
3.
I've been using. I don't have
slaps.
a D8 randomly, so every time I've rolled a D8, I have rolled a physical die and clicked the digital die button at the same time.
Nice.
you do 1 point of damage as it gurgles more loudly. Its vampiric fangs absent because it has no teeth. That brings us to... No, that was... Jackie went, then the horseman went.
I believe we'll be back
I
up to
think-
Jess.
No, it is the creature's
Oh, yeah, the creature. Oh, yeah. It gets to fight back?
We didn't kill it this time? What? What?
It snaps its fingers, and everything goes white one last time. And keeping in mind that this thing is a vampire, please spam keywords into chat.
Keep in mind that Moth, whatever my noun is also a vampire.
I like that. Moth noun.
Are we having a hot dog fight?
I'm not sure. Cloud City, Deli, Butts, Sparkling, Hot Dog, Big Butts, Bloody Rare, Small Butts, Cool Butts, Arcade, Fluorescent, Cigarette Butts, National Park, Staking My Claim, Rotten, Podiatrist.
I'm gonna go with hot dog.
I'm gonna say ASMR.
Oh, god damn it.
I'll take cool butts.
I think I'm gonna stake my claim in staking my claim.
What does that mean?
And we'll wrap it up with
I have
sparkling.
No idea.
Sparkling cool butts.
Hot dog.
All right,
Don't
one
forget
more.
hot dog.
One more.
Hot dog.
Stake my claim, cool butts, hot dogs, sparkling,
ASMR.
ASMR. There we go, babies.
This is gonna be so cursed.
Oh, I know. Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Let me just.
Okay.
They'll get a lot of treats for you. A lot of treats.
They'll tap on anything.
This beautiful warm day here in the great outdoors at Oklahoma. Everybody's lined up with their horses, ready to find their pieces of land at the... Oh, there's the gunshot, and off they go. Horses are off running, and ooh, that is the hot dog vendor taking a claim right there, right at the first line. He's not staking very much space, but there's going to be some people lagging behind that will definitely need hot dogs. I think it's a great move on his part. Ooh, it seems that he's not doing too well in this bright sunshine. Not too much shade around here. But he also seems to be toothless. It seems like a him problem. And as you see, as he puts his hand into the sunlight, it begins sparkling. I wonder what that's all about. Anyway, I think there's someone coming up right there, right in front of the hot dog stand. Oh, they don't look too happy. It is Mothnoun's turn.
Moth dog is saying, "Hot dog, get your hot dog. We've got hot dogs here. I want to put $50 down on stake your claim. That is such a good horse. I know it's gonna win this race. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs." It's just a moth that is wearing a hot dog costume, selling hot dogs, and also betting on horses. Moth person wearing a hot dog. Yes, we're there.
Brilliant. It is your turn.
Where is the Cyclops?
This hot dog vendor also happens to be one-eyed.
And toothless.
Okay, well, first of all, buddy,
toothless.
I'm the only hot dog vendor around these parts of the track. You better get out of here. And I'm going to take my whip, but this isn't just any whip now. It doesn't have licorice on it. It's a giant hot dog. It's like 5 feet worth of dog. And I'm going to crack my whip right on his eye.
Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm. A 3.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so I take my whip out, I crack it on his eye, and instead of blood spurting out, it's ketchup. It's spicy ketchup. It's gross ketchup. It's ketchup everywhere, and the hot dog stands are loving it. We love hot dog ketchup, yay! And that's it. He falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs. Who wants a free hot dog? We took down the Cyclops. Hot dogs for everybody.
As you
Ancient
start
Greek hot
handing
dog
out
vendor
hot dogs
ASMR.
to everyone, the enemy has been defeated, and all of you feel yourselves fading. But I would like to give you all a chance to describe what you look like in this world before you go, and have any last words, or maybe not last words. Who knows? You might see each other again.
Really quickly, I am a jockey on one of the horses, and I ride it into the stands over to Peter. I'm still wearing the helmet and a pair of yoga pants that really shape my buttocks, and then the back says A cab right on the butt.
Cool butt.
So everyone knows that I've got a cool butt, and I'm gonna remove my helmet to show that my head is shrinking, and it is very small. It is probably about this big. It's about the size of a baseball sticking out of my neck, and I'm gonna say, "Hey Peter, I know you're into the medical thing, and medical science is pretty bad where I'm at. But the doctor says I have a genetic condition that's making my head shrink 2 inches every year. And I just thought I could get a second opinion from someone from a more modern time. Have you heard anything about heads getting smaller by 2 inches every year?"
Yeah, I've actually been doing a lot of research with stuff like that. When the portals appear, why don't you come with me?
I could do that. There isn't like a war going on in New England, Sleepy Hollow, New England, and that's sort of all I do as a horse. That's my job. So, is there any wars happening in modern times? I bet we've gotten rid of that.
Oh,
In 200 years, I can't see anything that would cause human beings to fight each other on a massive scale.
I mean, there's all that, but I also have a video game I really like to play that involves war, and I think you'd like it a lot.
There's a game of war, but there's still war. That sounds really dark.
I know. That's why I prefer the game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come with you. I'm gonna bring my juicy ACAB ass with you into the future.
Everyone's gonna love you.
Thank you. Wait, what do you look like right now? I have dark vision, but it's very bright out.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. And Peter's also a jockey, although I would say that he doesn't have quite as cool of a butt. He's like one of the stand-in jockeys, just waiting for his chance. So he's got a similar khaki pant to what he wore in the last dimension, though in this case two-legged as opposed to one-finned, and he's got a little helmet on. But otherwise, he's looking pretty fresh, and he's looking pretty happy because now he'll, at the very least, have one friend in his dimension.
I pass turn. I pass turn to Jackie.
Oh, Rafa looked like he was ready to go. Yeah, Jackie probably looks the closest to what they look like normal times. Like they have like a big hat and a neckerchief and like a khaki shirt on, and are very quietly following behind the moth hot dog vendor, like digging in their pockets trying to find like enough quarters to get a hot dog.
I think, I probably have, maybe it's not written on my character sheet, keen senses, but I definitely have ears that can pick up like a 14-year-old boy who's probably not being very quiet. And I'm going to turn around and say, would you also like a hot dog?
Yes. And imagine this is coins jingling in my pocket.
Keep your coins. I relish the opportunity to give you this dog. And I'm gonna take a hot dog out and give it to you.
You relish the opportunity?
That is what I just said, yes. Hot dogs, get your hot dogs. We just made this little boy so happy, and we can make you happy too. He's eating and chewing really loud. You can eat and chew really loud too. Hot dogs for everybody.
And Rafa's got his own hot dog stand across the way. He's looking on and nodding approvingly. And he looks to a passerby and says, I thought that moth dog everything they know. And look at him now.
And
anyway, I feel like I
as
should be tapping
credits-
on something right now. Does that do anything for you?
Can I just get a hot dog?
And as credits roll, we see a spectral blue figure carrying a suspicious-looking tube of paper as the ghost of Ronald Reagan sprints between the hot dog vendors with the Declaration of Independence. And
stopped.
all of you fall after seeing this back into not necessarily your own dimensions.
I mean, Ronald Reagan being present for the dividing up of Oklahoma is actually really appropriate.
He runs through singing, Oklahoma, well.
I don't recognize that guy. Is he like a president? Because I feel like the worst president will ever have has got to be like John Adams. It won't ever get worse than that, right?
Woof. And with that being said, my
I'll
friends,
tell you when you're older.
before we start planning 5 months from now to steal the Declaration of Independence from Ronald Reagan's ghost, let us tell the people who we are, where they can find us around. Chris, let us start with you.
Cool. Yeah. I'm Chris Wilson. I'm an actor, voiceover artist. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/mana_jock. I stream Magic the Gathering content. I'm also going to send out a hyper-local plug. If you are in the Chicago area, the theater company I'm a part of, the Point Theater Project, is putting on a horror icon fight night next weekend, last weekend of August. I am not in it, but I did the fight choreography for about half the show. So check out the Point Theater Project. You can find them on social media. And if you're in the Chicago area, come see some cool people do some cool fights.
That's so fucking cool.
That's right.
I'll ping pong over to Phil.
Hi, I just looked it up. The only president who was president at the time of Sleepy Hollow.
Not in that dimension.
And would like to replace the joke with all presidents are good always, right? Because having horsemen would probably be stoked about George Washington. I'm Phil. I'm Tulok, the Barbarian. I make your favorite fictional characters on Tulok the Barbarian. I play Elden Ring and other games. I'm doing Kingdom Hearts 2 as a first-person shooter. Come hang out on YouTube and on Twitch on Tulok and Mango. That's where I'll be doing that. And I will popcorn it over to Matt.
Thank you, Phil. I'm Matt. You can find me everywhere as Improv and RPG. I make a lot of content to help beginners learn how to roleplay at the table. Thank y'all so much. This has been such a blast. And I'll popcorn it over to Mel.
Wait, Matt, where can people find you?
As Improv and RPG on YouTube,
There you go.
Instagram, all that jazz.
Okay, I'm taking the popcorn back. I'm Mel. This has been a delight. You can find me on the internet in some places, but mostly right here, right now. I'm a voice actor on the Bloody FM podcast network, where I play kids, doctors, anomalies, and the agents that don't help them usually. But playing sagas on the internet is the thing I like more than that. This has been great. The ACLU is it's so funny to be like, we're raising money for the American Civil Liberties Union, but they need it, so let's send it over. Popcorn to Jess.
Has Dennis gone? Yeah, Dennis, you go.
Okay, fine. I'm pulling up my schedule to see if I even have anything to plug right now, because I'm recording stuff. And anyway, hi, I'm Dennis. You can find me at okayest__DM. Most of my my social stuff is on Threads. But you can go get Sagas over on Itch, along with a couple of other games that I've designed, most with help, like a lot of help. And all of them freely available because it's cool. I like people being able to get stuff without having to shovel out cash for it. So if you want to go download that, great. You can play it like we did tonight, go jumping through multiverses, because it can literally do anything. Like, we played rocks, we played pastries, we've played the list goes on literally infinitely. And I think, I don't know, I guess my schedule's pretty clear for early fall, and I need some spooky games. So if you have a channel and want me to run sagas on your channel, let's chat. Like, I'm so down. This is mostly what I do on the internet now. And popcorn back to Jess.
Hell yeah. Well, first of all, thank you so much to everyone on screen for joining and helping raise funds for ACLU. This was such a fun time continuing our game from April. Let me put that into the chat. I'll put our little link from our first game to both of the chats here really quickly. I think what you should do is definitely watch that. I feel like we had some references, and then come back five months from now when we steal the Declaration of Independence from Ronald Reagan's ghost. It'll be a great time. With that being said, thank you to everyone who watched, everyone who donated. We really appreciate all of y'all's support. On Monday, this coming Monday, which is going to be August 25th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be doing like a fundraising 101 stream for like tabletop fundraising on my YouTube channel, where I'm just going to walk through how to set up a Tiltify, how to set up an Itch.io charity bundle, taking questions from chat, and just really trying to help get all of the information that I have up here out into the universe and other people's brains, because I think that more people should do tabletop fundraising. Everyone has the ability to, and sometimes you just need a little push to start doing it. So if you're free, please be there live. If you can't be there live, it'll be a VOD and you can watch it at a later time. With that being said, that's all I've got, friends. Thank you again for coming. Be safe, wash hands, don't eat paste, and see you later. Bye-bye.